Hello, is it working? What's up guys, I'm Beth.
And I'm Jamal, and today we're doing our Q&A.
Q&A.
Q&A, baby.
A long-awaited Q&A.
Our much anticipated
Everyone's
Q&A.
been talking about it.
No, we haven't done one of these in so long. We did a Q&A on our Instagram a couple of weeks ago. Got a load of questions that we didn't answer all on our story, so we thought we'd bring it onto the YouTube. As well as onto the YouTube, down with all the kids and that. We also had loads of comments and questions from you guys on this channel, on the last few videos we posted. We thought we'd drop a Q&A in and have some fun. Let's crack on in
with the first question. It's quite an insight into what you guys are thinking as well. What would you do if you wake up as the other person?
If I woke up as you, the first thing I'd do, it'd be so weird. I'd just be like, what the hell has happened to my body? I think I would just freak out.
That'd be so weird. I think for me it'd be like, wow, this is what it looks like to be tall.
Oh god, yeah.
Because Jamal's 6 foot and I'm 5 foot.
Yeah.
So Jamal must see stuff from a total different point of view.
After their freak out, so we got past, so we just excuse the whole...
That would be so strange.
After the whole
to have a
genital
dangle down.
Did you expect to get this far together when you first met?
Yeah.
Yes. I think we were pretty intentional when we first met, so...
Yeah, we got on just so well. When we actually started talking to each other, which took a while, it was so obvious how well we got on.
Yeah. And when we decided to go out, we were like, we don't just want to date, so if we're going to go out, then we're intentionally going to...
One thing you've never done and would like to experience together?
I'd definitely like to skydive.
Would you?
But I'm not sure if you would.
I would, in a way, but I think I'd prefer to like bungee jump.
Oh no, because the jerk, when you're dropped, it like jerks your whole shoulders and body and that. And I've heard of really bad stories about people like really
But
hurting
people
themselves.
also die skydiving.
Very true.
Yeah, I'd like to do Route 66.
Yeah.
Road trip.
Route 66 road trip. It'd be so good.
That would be really cool.
What are your craziest dreams recently?
We always have weird dreams,
Yeah.
So this is like, how long do you have?
We have really vivid dreams. I had a really weird dream the other night that Beth and I had just been made king and queen, and like it was our first day on the job, and we had no idea what we were doing, and both our parents were there to like help out and serve, but they obviously had no idea what they were doing either, and they were serving all the guests, like these high up ambassadors and posh people, like bacon sarnies, and just like they were just looking at the food and were like, what is going on? And I had to like take one of them aside and reassure them that like it's okay, like we're doing okay. And then like it flicked to another scene, and I was with a few friends, and some like servant guy came in and gave me my paycheck, and I looked at it and I was just like, oh my god, this much money for being king. Yes!
One of the dreams I had the other night was that I was on the back of Jamal and he was running, and he was giving me a piggyback, but he was like, he couldn't see anything, but I was being his lookout, and I knew that there were snakes around, and then I saw in front of me this like red snake with like 3 heads, and I was like, run! And then Jamal ran and we jumped in this car, and I was in the driving seat, but there was no steering wheel. So I just kind of had my fingers on the little nut thing that holds the steering wheel, and I was like steering the car with this little tiny nut.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you learn to drive? I learned to drive when I was 17, had my first lesson on my 17th birthday.
I'm still learning to drive. What do you do to manage stress and anxiety?
My top 3 is prayer and meditation in one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Making sure I'm hitting the things I know I need to do in my life, so like get some fresh air, get out of bed, like be active, do things like that are productive in my life. And 3, talk about how I feel. How have you met and how long have you been together? We have been together 9 years.
Ah! Ooh. Yeah, it was 9 years in April that we've been together, and we met. Well, my parents actually babysat Jamal when he was a baby, so technically when we were babies.
Yeah.
But then again, not until we were like 15. What career would you take if you weren't in entertainment?
Oh, that's easy for me. My degree is in law, funnily enough, so I would probably be a lawyer.
It's hard because I like all areas of the entertainment. Like, I like editing and filming.
And you're so talented in so many things you do, so it's like
stop it.
just too easy for you.
My whole life has been so arty, like all my GCSEs and all of my A-levels. Maybe a secret agent.
I can see you being like an entrepreneur woman. So like curating a lot of things, having a lot of businesses.
Oh, I know what I'd be. I'd be a homeopath.
Oh yeah, very true. Do you miss out on not having a sister? Oh, it's interesting. Neither of us have sisters. I'm an
No.
only child. Beth is one of 3. She has 2 older brothers
Yeah.
who we're really good friends with. Well, who I am, obviously you're actually related.
Do I miss having a sister?
I think I would have benefited from it, definitely. It would have been nice to grow up, I guess, like with that female friend perspective, and rather than it just being like my wife and then friends, but like actually having like a sister.
Yeah. I think, yeah, in some ways it would have been nice to have a sister, to have kind of like similar-ish experiences with. But at the same time, I was really happy having 2 older brothers. Like, I really liked it.
Yeah, and I was really happy being an only child as well. Pretty.
No, you weren't.
I was actually, funny enough. I'm so like introvert that I really enjoy time alone. I think I would have enjoyed like having people around, but I wouldn't have had half the quality time to myself that I would have wanted. And so I think I would have been so different.
Favourite board game?
Monopoly.
Hate Monopoly. Bow.
Oh yeah, I guess. If you had a dog, what would you name it?
Gimli.
Bruce.
Bruce. Most famous person you've ever met / worked with?
Probably.
Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah, probably Robert Downey Jr.
Probably is the most famous. Do you know how to whoa?
Isn't that?
Is that like that? Or something? Is that whoa?
Like, you catch it and you go, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
like, whoa. I have no idea.
No, we don't. We don't.
We don't. We ain't down with the kids.
Why did you get married so early? Because we wanted to have sex. I'm joking.
What? Because we loved each other and we were already together for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Is it good for couples to have all of the same interests?
I mean, if you do, that's great, but you don't have to. So, like, I think we have quite a lot of shared interests, but that's just because we're both really creative and really similar. But there's some things we don't do together, and that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as you're balanced with being okay to let the other person do their thing.
I think it's nice to have something that you do together that's like in common, whether it's like bowling, do you know what I mean? Something.
Yeah.
How do you handle disagreements? Be patient.
And talk.
Be kind.
Don't get angry and raise your voice. And
I mean, you can
No.
get angry.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Just don't yell at each other.
Yeah.
Be calm. And always treat each other like you actually love each other.
Yeah.
What are your musical influences?
Oh, Bon Iver, Ben Howard,
Civil Wars.
Frank Ocean.
James Blake.
Yeah, good shout. Tom Misch, Israel Houghton.
I just heard an artist called Gia Margaret, I think that's her name, and she's really sick. Gosh. This question. When did you realise you were hashtag Team Black Man?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even gonna answer that question.
Hashtag Team Jamarl. Do you have a favourite toe? My big toe.
The toe next to my big toe on the right.
How are you?
Alright,
I'm
thanks.
good, thanks. How did you get into TV and film acting, Beth?
Guess that question's for me.
I guess.
Anyone else? I got an agent when I was 14. I was sent out for castings and auditions. That's pretty much how I started out.
What noise does an elephant mix with an octopus make?
That sound. What's your vision for the future? World domination. How have you seen God work in your life?
Wow.
What a question.
What a question. Set free from pornography addiction, low self-esteem, low self-confidence, not understanding who I am as a man and as a human being, delivered me into a beautiful marriage, I have a loving family. Even if he did none of that, he'd still be good.
Sick.
Who makes the most food? Beth.
Me.
One thing you wish you knew before you were married? Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's a good question. I actually answered this on my Instagram. I basically said how easy it is to merge into the same person, and if you're not careful, like forget about your initial passions and like who you are as like individuals.
Yeah.
I would say to myself, you are uniquely you, and you should just pursue who you are as well as your marriage.
Yeah, finding that balance. Holy grail. Did you go to drama school? No, I didn't.
I didn't either. No, but never say never.
What celebrities have you met? I
I
don't think
don't
we should
wanna
just
list them.
name drop.
No.
Yeah.
What colour are your eyeballs?
Mine are brown.
Mine are
Dark
blue.
brown.
Blue.
Blue.
Blue. Blue.
Blue. Blue.
Blue.
Blue. Do you like travelling? Yes,
Yes.
we love it.
We love it.
We did a month trip in Thailand, which is amazing. You can catch some of the vlogs in our channel down below. We've been to LA.
Is that where you keep your channel?
That's where I keep my channel.
Down below.
You can check out where I've been.
Do you reply to DMs?
Yes, if
Yes.
they're not creepy.
Most of the time, yeah. Like Jamal said, if they're not being really weird
Yeah.
and racist or gross
Yeah.
or inappropriate.
Are you working on any new music? Yes, we are. We have a companion song coming out probably in the next month or so after we post this video. I have some solo stuff that I've been working on for a long time that I'm really excited to put out. And we're writing companion stuff, potentially solo stuff for Beth. We've got a lot of new music. We've got like 30, 40 songs just sitting around
Yeah.
waiting to be done. So
So much.
coming your way soon.
Hope that's given you an insight into who we are a little bit, a little smidge of information for you to just nibble on. But if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up because it really supports our channel, and subscribe to us to see more, and click that notification bell button to get notified when we post.
Click it.
Click that too.
Click that.
Ding ding ding.
You better
Bada
click
bing,
that
bing,
notification
bing.
button.
Bada bam bam bam. Bra 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 bra.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
I'm waving like you're really far away.